Hello and welcome back to our all-new Venopsis edition with the latest breaking news. U.S. stock futures are pointing to a lower open on Wall Street. Let's turn to Robin for more of the top stories moving the markets.
World markets are mixed. Asia's markets closed mixed, with Tokyo rising 0.4% and China's benchmark Shanghai Composite slipping 0.3% as markets digest an as-expected Japan July national core CPI outcome, which rose 3% year-on-year. U.S. index futures are retreating before the opening bell, with the Nasdaq contracts dropping 1.1% after the anticipation of Trump indictments. Meanwhile, investor sentiment for Europe seems negative today, with the all-continent Europe stocks 600 slipping 0.2%. Let's turn to our markets movers short list for today. The first on our short list, FTSE 100, is falling 0.4% and is now trading at 7,550 points, following poor weather conditions that impacted footfall. UK retail sales experienced a decline in July. The second on our list, gold, is dropping 0.3% and is now trading at $1,927 per ounce, after a likely technical rebound in early Asian trade. Finally, last but not least, is US dollar against Japanese yen, which is gaining 0.6%, and at present is trading at 143 Japanese yen per dollar, following the Japan July national core CPI coming in as expected, with a 3% rise year-on-year. S&P 500 futures are down 0.7%, pointing to a negative open for the index. Yesterday, the S&P 500 lost 0.7%, to close at $4,490. Healthcare was the best performing sector, with a gain of 0.4%. Basic materials was the weakest, as it fell 1.2%. Moving on to sovereign debt. The yield on the benchmark 10-year U.S. Treasury bond is 4%, after a fall of 3 basis points over the past week and a 5 basis points fall today, following the downward trajectory of U.S. Treasury yields. Today's most notable move is that of the Germany 10-year government bond, with its yield dropping 13 basis points. The note currently yields 2.5%, following a weekly decline of 9 basis points. On our special stock report, 79 of the S&P 100 stocks ended yesterday's session in the red. The top losers were Abbott Laboratories, which dived 3.5%, Medtronic, with a 3% slump, and Bank of America, which lost 2.6%. Qualcomm was also one of the top losers yesterday, with a 2.3% fall. Qualcomm's move brought its price to $116.60. Recording the biggest moves for S&P 500 stocks in pre-market trading this morning are SVB Financial Group, with a 60% crash, International Flavors and Fragrances, which is plunging 19%, and Eli Lilly, logging a 14% surge. SVB Financial Group traded yesterday on close to a third of its monthly average day volume.
It was great seeing you again. Don't forget to check out our next edition to catch up on the day's key events.